Hello, Miss Amores, and welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial is actually inspired by someone on Instagram. His name is Makeup by Jack, and Jack has two A's. And he was the one that first started this trend, and I love this trend, and I thought that I could recreate it. So, at first, the first thing that I did was outline the part of my face that was going to have the makeup in it. And I just took a white pencil liner and I just pretty much went over the places on my face that I wanted to have makeup on. This I saw someone do in a video on Instagram, and I thought it was a good idea for you to have a good outline of the place on your face that you're going to put makeup in. And it's pretty much like back in school when you were drawing something and they told you to stay within the lines. Pretty much we're going to put makeup on and we're going to stay within those lines. So to prime my face, I'm using the Smashbox primer. And for foundation, this is actually a new foundation for me and it was the first time that I used it. I can't really say good things or bad things about it because I just used it in that part of my face and I literally took this makeup off like right away, so I can't say if it's a good foundation or not. So weird to just be applying foundation in this part of my face. So for concealer, I'm using also a new product for me. That's the Makeup Revolution concealer. That's also another product that I need to do a review on. It has good coverage. I mean, it's a pretty cheap concealer, so I can't really compare it to my Tarte Shape Tape, which I pretty much compare all the concealers to that concealer. But to set my face, you guys know what I use. I use my Chanel powder in number 30, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm just setting the rest of my face. To prepare my eyelids, I'm going to use the same concealer, and I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm starting off with the color Pooter all over my crease. And pretty much what I'm going to do between all these colors is take this brush that doesn't have any color in it and pretty much just go all over my edges. You guys know I go all over my edges all the time. The second color that I'm applying is Buns, and then I use Jax and Chip. So these colors pretty much are going all over the outer part of my eye, and then I'm dragging it a little bit upwards towards my crease area, just so that I can make the outer part of my eye dark, but also have a little bit of those colors in my crease so that it doesn't just like randomly have dark colors in the outer part of my eye and not any of my crease. So now I'm just gonna cut my lid here, and you guys know the trick. I just apply the concealer on the lash line and then I look up, and when it transfers over, that's where I cut the lid. After I have applied all of my concealer, I'm taking my finger and I'm pretty much just patting it. And you know why I do that? Because it takes the extra concealer off. And when I go to apply the shadows that I apply in that area of my eye, it applies the shadow good. It applies the shadow well, but it doesn't have extra product in that area. And for that part of my eye, I'm using the colors Firework and Grand Apple. I think that's the name. And I pretty much apply those two colors mixed together in that part of my eye. And then I take the color Jax and Chip and pretty much blend those two colors with the shimmery colors so that there's like a nice transition between the shimmery and the mattes. And with a small blending brush, I am taking the colors Jax and Chip, and I'm pretty much just blending a little bit more detail into my eye. I then take my imitation palette of Makeup Forever, the flash colors, and I take that silver and I do a very small line just to put a little bit extra on my eye. And after I set that silver color, I then take my glitter by Urban Decay and I set it on top of that glitter. And I noticed that the glitter it pops more when it has a base like that. So that's what I did. And it looked awesome. Well, at least to me. You guys let me know. I then take my lash and I apply some glue. I use the Duo glue, and to me that's my favorite glue. And we check ourselves in our phones. And the way that I apply my lashes is I apply the center first, and I try to apply the eyelash as close to my personal lashes. And then I apply the outer corner, and then I stick the inner corner last. I then mix the color Jacks and Buns, and I apply that to my lower lash and blend it out with the color Puder. I then take the color Inlight and I use that color as my inner corner highlight. And I like blending my inner corner very well. I take a blending brush and I pretty much just blend that color so that there's nothing harsh in there. We got to take a break, have a drink because we're thirsty, we're tired, we're working a lot. Now we're going to do our brows, and I am using the color soft brown for my eyebrows. I usually don't use this color. I either use dark brown or a mixture of dark brown and blonde because I was blonde before. But now I'm using soft brown because I'm a redhead, but I don't want red eyebrows. So pretty much I'm just filling in my brows, and yeah. When our brows are done, I then apply the same color that I applied in my inner corner on my brow bone, and that is my highlight for under my brow. I'm using this liquid lipstick. I don't know the name of it because it's kind of old and the name was in the box, and I don't know why it doesn't have the name in the lipstick like on the bottom like they usually do, but this one doesn't have a name. So I'm just applying that all over my lips, and there's like a little tiny part of my lips that doesn't have color, and that was kind of weird to separate it, but kind of made it work. I am now taking the palette and the fun is about to start. I was freaking out when I was applying this paint all over my face. Fun fact for you, it took me twice as long to take all of this paint off my face than it actually did for me to put it on. Like once that thing was on my face, it did not want to come off my face. But after like half an hour washing my face and putting like makeup remover on my face, it finally budged and it came off. But pretty much this goes all over the rest of my face where the makeup wasn't on, and I don't know what to tell you guys. It was a fun experience, to be honest, because I've never done something like this before except for like Halloween. But I have to buy another palette or another white color because I feel like I used all of the white for just this face makeup thing. So I had to take my shirt off to apply the rest of the paint, but I ended up with a lot of paint all over my hair, and it was really hard to detangle my hair afterwards. So this is the final look, you guys. I enjoyed making this video. I love creative things like this. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section. Please like and comment, share this video with your friends. I hope you guys liked this video. Please let me know if you guys did. And until the next one, besitos, you guys. Bye.